Kenneth Gamble and Leon Huff. They're such a team, we're going to present this honorary doctorate to them as a team. They are one of the most successful songwriting and producing teams in the history of recorded music. To date, Gamble and Huff have released 170 recordings that have attained gold, platinum, or multi-platinum status, with more than 70 #1 pop and R&B singles among them. It has been reported that a Gamble and Huff song is played on the radio somewhere in the world every 13.5 minutes. But as impressive as these facts are, they only begin to tell the story of Gamble and Huff's impact on the music industry. As musical innovators, they made soul music that incorporated elements of classical and jazz in ways never done previously. Their Philadelphia sound appealed to a wide audience of listeners, regardless of race, class, or any other characteristics. Kenny and Leon are also music business visionaries who made their record label the second largest African-American-owned music company shortly after establishing it in 1971. Many of their songs had a message of peace, love, and social consciousness that were a positive force at a time of great historic volatility. Gamble and Huff began writing songs together in the early 1960s. During their first songwriting session, they wrote 10 songs. By the late 1960s, Gamble and Huff were a prolific hit-making powerhouse with chart toppers like Expressway to Your Heart, Cowboys to Girls, and Don't Let the Green Grass Fool You, sung by Wilson Pickett. But it was a song they co-wrote with Jerry Butler, Only the Strong Survive, that created a major break in their career and helped establish the core elements of the Philly sound. A chorus of strings, thumping bass, and melodies influenced by gospel, soul, and doo-wop. Gamble and Huff formed Philadelphia International Records in 1971 and secured a distribution deal with CBS. Soon they were releasing monster hits like Love Train, Backstabbers, The Love I Lost, When Will I See You Again, and many others. Throughout the 70s, they were writing and producing for such artists as the Jacksons, Teddy Pendergrass, and Lou Rawls, and we're honored to have the late Teddy Pendergrass's wife here with us today. By the middle of the decade, Philly International rivaled Motown as the world's premier soul music label. Recording engineer Joe Tarsia, who worked with Gamble and Huff at the height of their popularity on their biggest hits, has this to say, and this is good. I was fortunate to have known and worked with Kenny and Leon even before they knew each other. They were two very talented guys coming from very different backgrounds. Leon, a Jersey native, was what people back then would have called a super cool dude. The right shoes, the latest color-coordinated clothes, driving an impeccably clean red and black Ford. Kenny, on the other hand, could usually be found in khaki pants and desert boots driving an old blue Chevy that had a rope through the windows to hold the doors shut. So for the students who drive cars like that, don't worry. They were and are very different but complementary personalities, and together they created a sound heard around the world. Gamble and Huff earned a Grammy Award in 1989 for the song If You Don't Know Me By Now, originally performed by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes and the late Teddy Pendergrass, and subsequently by Simply Red. 4 more Grammys followed. Their timeless catalog contains more than 3,500 titles. Its songs continue to be sung or sampled by an array of contemporary artists including Jay-Z, Babyface, Nelly, Outkast, and Mary J. Blige. Singer Patti LaBelle says, "I congratulate my brothers, Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff, for all that they've accomplished throughout their careers and for receiving this prestigious honor from Berklee. I'm very proud of them and for everything they've done." Charlie Feldman, Vice President of Writer-Publisher Relations at BMI New York, says, "I can't think of 2 musical creators more deserving of this honor from Berklee than Gamble and Huff. Their achievements surpassed those of almost everyone else in the field. They've written some of the greatest songs ever, produced them, founded a label to bring them to the world, and created a sound that identified Philadelphia, one of our country's great cities. Congratulations, Kenny and Leon." And Adam Brock, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Sony Music's Legacy Recording, says, "The music of Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff is a perfect reflection of the men themselves. It's elegant, sophisticated, thoughtful, sometimes a little playful, and always deeply soulful. I've been struck by the understanding that exists between them." Thank you. And former Tonight Show band leader and Berklee alumnus Kevin Eubanks sends this message to his Philadelphia brothers Gamble and Huff, and of course Kenny Barron. We realize that we have incredible international and global diversity in our recipients today, with a Spaniard and a person from West Africa, from Benin, but we have 3 people from Philadelphia. So we thought Kevin might want to hold forth on this. According to Kevin, these esteemed gentlemen have deeply inspired so many musicians to jazz, to funk, and R&B. Their worldwide contribution to music makes me so proud to say, Philly is in the house. So for their memorable songs and innovative arrangements and their skill as producers and music industry leaders, Berklee is presenting Honorary Doctor of Music degrees to Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff.
Well, first I'd like to give honor to God for even allowing me the time to come here to receive this award. And it's a wonderful feeling. You know, I'm very humbled and honored to be here to accept this wonderful award from Berklee, the largest college of music. I truly want to thank President Roger Brown, the distinguished faculty, and the talented music students for deeming me worthy of this great honor. And after attending the commencement concert last night, I was completely blown away. I really enjoyed myself. And I thank God for meeting Kenny Gamble, because we had such a great time working together. And I sincerely like to thank everyone for this award. Thank you.